Your name, please, sir?
Yes, my name is Raymond.
Raymond. All right, cool, Raymond. Where you from, Raymond?
I'm originally from Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street.
Wow, man. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Can you kind of give us an update what's happening out there in Tulsa?
Well, Tulsa, Oklahoma, recently, though, in North Tulsa, they trying to build a black-owned, basically try to redo the same thing they did in 1921 in Tulsa, Oklahoma. For people to understand that, though, that the Oklahoma Supreme Court denied the last 3 survivors of the Tulsa Oklahoma race massacre that happened, though. They just do claim, though, for reparations. And that was under the Biden-Harris administration. They refused to give our people our justice claim that was rightfully owed to our people.
All right. So you went up to Sacramento to the Reed Day. I believe it was Reparation Education Advocacy Day?
Yes.
I think that was Reed. All right. Can you explain your experience up there and why you went?
Speakers here today. Really, I am honored to be here. The time for reparations is now.
Yes.
It's now. The time for reparations is now. Now. Okay? We are not waiting anymore for what's ours. We are owed reparations. We are due reparations, and the time for reparations is now. Now. What we want and what we expect.
Well, the reason why I went, though, because reparations dear to me, though, too, because my family went through the traumas of slavery in this country. My people was from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I got family that's from Texas, though, so our people went through the atrocities of slavery. So the reason why I went down there is because reparations is all to our people in California, because California was actually a slave state. You had the Fugitive Slave Act laws out here in California, the Red Jim Crow laws, and also if you was a slave in California, if you were a slave in any other southern states, if you get caught in California, it would send you back because of Fugitive Slave Act laws in that time. Now, the city of San Bernardino was a slave colony back in the day too, and also Santa Monica, Palm Springs, Venice Beach, and other areas in California. They used eminent domains to take our people's properties. Though on August 31st is that we went up there to Sacramento because California legislated Black Caucus. We got word from the grassroots on the ground that the California legislative Black Caucus wasn't going to pass the bills that people waited for like 2 years. We had a California Reparation Task Force hearings from San Diego all the way to the Bay Area. And once the last minute, Gavin Newsom told the California legislative Black Caucus kill the bills, though. So we went over there, and you know what happened. Bill Esley was trying to bring the bills up, and Isaac Bryan was one of the people that basically trying to quiet him. And also they put the bills on the inactive status, which that should be Acton's violation, though, because they can't do that. Because Senator Street Bradford, which was the senator during that term that supported them agency bills, they didn't get authorization from Senator Street Bradford to basically put the bills in inactive file status, though. So they actually broke after laws and stuff out like that.
All right, thanks, man. How'd you get involved in the reparations movement?
Well, I got involved in the reparations movement, though, because I used to be part of this organization called ADOS, American Descendants of Slavery, though. I used to be part of that organization, though, so I don't want to go too much in detail what happened in that, though, but I've been involved in reparations for over like 10, 15 years, though, so I was getting involved because reparations dear to me, because our ancestors definitely owed reparations, though, for the atrocities they did, just like the Japanese people got their reparations, like the Jewish community, just like to give all these immigrants that really just arrived in the country, which is illegals, people that's not from this country, giving them reparations. We want our just due as rightfully owed for our people since the 40 acres and mule. So
how did you get out to California?
Well, I got to California because I went to school out here. I went to middle school out here, then I went to high school out here, though. So, plus I had some family that was already out here, too.
Have you seen a lot of gentrification happen since you've lived here in California?
Oh, yeah. I saw a whole bunch of gentrification up here, up and down the Crenshaw District, Baldwin Hills, Ladera View, Baldwin Hills. Where I came like in the early 2000s, like 2005 or 6. It was way more black people where I came here, though. Now ain't hardly none of us left no more. Compton is gone. Watts is gone. The east side of South Central, that's gone. We still got, we was in the 80s, though, we had over 28 majority black communities. Now we're down to about 6 to 8. And the Crenshaw District, Baldwin Hills, Ladera View, Baldwin Hills, which is the Leimert Park, which we call it Africa Town. These are the last concentration of black people in the city right here.
Okay. And Raymond, could you just spell your name just to make sure we have it correct?
Raymond, Raymond.
Raymond. Okay. All right. And just one more question, brother.
Yes.
So, when you got out to California, California, some people consider it, a progressive, state, or one of the most liberal states. What's your opinion on that? Do you think California's as liberal as they say it is?
No, California's not liberal, especially when it comes to black people though too, because for people who don't understand that, out here in California, you got more prisons than you do in any other state or any other country in the world. And this is under Democratic ran state, county, and city. You got more prisons, you got more people locked up in the state of California than doing any other state in this country, and this is a Democratic ran state. And also is that the homeless crisis going on too, all throughout Skid Row. Karen Bass, actually a federal investigation going on with the LA County Board of Supervisors, and also with LAWSA, the biggest county agency during that time that was supposed to house our people that just got defunded. And the head CEO, LaVicia, she's got caught in a scandal, though, she being federal investigated along with a lot of Southern California elected officials, though, for taking millions to billions of dollars per month for the help the homeless and stuff in their own personal pockets, though. And over $2.1 million of LaVicia, the former CEO of LAWSA, $2.1 million went to her husband nonprofit organization.
Wow, man. Last question. What is reparations to you? What's your definition of reparations?
Reparations is economical justice, a repair that's rightfully owed to our people for centuries that we should God doing Abraham Lincoln.
All right. Do you have any social medias or?
Yes, I do. My social media is on Twitter. X is the Black Vanguard Soldier.
All right, wonderful. All right, brother. Thanks for your time, man.
Thank you.